Hello everyone, good to see you again. Actually, I'm on my way to work. I just parked to make this video as it pops in my head. And good afternoon, good evening, good morning from wherever you are watching. And so you have known I've been talking about religious community, doctrines, culture, beliefs, how it has shaped me. And today I'm going to revisit something that I mentioned before, that my church indoctrinated us in so many ways. And the doctrine about TV is that TV is not allowed because it's considered as an instrument of the devil. In Yoruba, they call it Apoti Eshu. So if you are a member of the church, you are not allowed to own a TV. So my parents didn't have TV growing up until later when my dad began to realize the need for a TV. But growing up until like 25, in my father owned no TV. And the doctrine I'm talking about today specifically is about marriage. Growing up, consistently hearing that a child of God must not marry outside of the church. You have to marry someone from the church. And witnessing some of the ways they approach this issue, like when you find a man, the church must be notified. The church will tell you if Lagbaja or Sister Lagbaja has been taken or not. This bothers me, and I feel like, no, I don't want church to be involved in my relationship. No. Why? Because at a time growing up, I think I was around 13, 15, thereabout, my father sent me to live with his church member who needed help because they had a baby, they needed help, and because my dad loved to help his church family members, he sent me to go assist them. So I went to live with them and I saw fighting, abuse. I couldn't what is this? They'll be chasing each other around the house, and I'll be thinking in my head, I haven't lived with my parents for this long. At the time, they were like in their 20th year of marriage or thereabout. I did not witness none of that with my parents. No fighting, no quarrel in our house at all. So to me, that was strange. Even though I witnessed that, I did not tell my parents. I couldn't talk to my parents about it. Why? Because even though my parents will listen to us, there's this fear you have for your parents because you don't know how they will take that conversation if you talk about it. And fast forward, I went to live with my godparents. I think that was around 17, 18. I went to live with them with my parents' consent. And that was because I was getting math tutoring from the wife. And then I saw another Christian home, which was different from my family as well. And then I'm grateful that my godfather stood his ground. He was different in a lot of ways. He made his stand known. About hospital, he visit the hospital. He wouldn't hide it. When he's not going to the church, he wouldn't hide it. He won't go to church. And I began to maybe connect with him. Probably because his first name and my first name kind of the same. I connect with him. That man is so thoughtful. He asked thought-provoking questions. He engaged me in conversation. Shala, if you grow up and they said, such questions as when you grow up and they tell you to marry a shoemaker, no. I'll tell him blunt no. No, I won't. I won't, because I know what I want inside my heart. And this thought continue in my mind, and I begin to ponder, why would church be involved with such a delicate matter? Why will church tell you who to marry? And I don't want to waste your time. I think this is about 5 minutes into the video. I will talk about my experience. I will share my personal narrative about when I started dating. Thank you. Continue following. Blessing.